Welcome back to the Kane and Day Show. I'm your host, Kane. You can find me at Twitter at Killing Kane, at Twitch at Killing Kane, and YouTube at Killing Kane. I'm going to kick it over to my guy, Day. He'll introduce himself.
My name's Day. You can find me on Twitter at Realdaygaming1. YouTube and TikTok is Realdaygaming. And let's get into it.
So we're realistically one game away from the All-Star break.
Correct. At the time of recording.
At time of recording. Can't wait for tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Oh, this home run derby outside of Albert Pujols. Sorry, all you Albert Pujols fans. Hey. I know that he's your favorite player.
I got on the back.
But this dude
Yep.
does not you do not deserve to be in this home run.
No, he didn't. He might be my favorite player of all time. I love him with all my heart. I really do. He has no business being in the home run derby,
He has 5
or
home
the
runs.
All-Star game. Yeah, that's because he's just batting against lefties. He has no reason being in LA this week.
See, I don't know.
No reason.
I don't know why they threw Miggy on the team. Because Miggy's
it's from I think it was from the new CBA. It's like some legend.
I just figured it was because fucking Albert Pujols is retiring. So, and then it's like, oh shit, we got to throw another really old guy in the All-Star
Realistically,
game.
Cabrera's not having a bad season. He should have been the representative for the Tigers, but first base is so stacked that, or DH, sorry, he's not playing first base, but
and we get Gregory Soto.
Yeah.
But now this home run derby's gonna be fun. Let's go over the seeds real quick. Let's talk about them. We'll kind of give our picks through the rounds. I mean, I already have my prediction who's winning, and I'm not.
Yeah, I have my bracket up.
I'm not biased at all. I didn't do a bracket, but I know who's gonna win.
Yeah, Pete Alonso. But
three-peat, baby.
So I mean, the first match is this Schwarber and Pujols. I mean, like I was saying before we started recording, the over/under on Pujols' home runs is 13.5.
I don't think he'll even.
And I'm hammering.
I don't even think he'll hit 5.
I'm hammering the under. And I saw a funny picture on Twitter of when Brandon Inge snuck into the home run derby when he had that incredible first half. You know how many home runs he hit in the home run derby?
How many did he hit, Ben?
0. He hit 0.
Yeah.
So I think Schwarber will take that easily.
Yeah, Schwarber definitely 100%. The next one
Juan Soto is J-Ram.
I think I was watching Giraffe Neck Mark's video, and he was talking about what if, like, J-Ram goes lefty for half of the, time, and then he goes righty.
That's just so disrespectful.
I
love it.
He could get tired of swinging from the left side, kind of get a little tired, but then he goes to the right side, he's using different muscles,
Yeah.
So he could just switch it up and just bank. I honestly think Juan Soto wins.
I do too as well.
Juan Soto has more outright raw power than J-Ram. It's going to be a good matchup, but I think Juan Soto 100% walks away with it.
I'm picking Juan Soto just for the simple fact he's been in a derby before.
Yeah.
So he knows like how to control his energy and
exactly. I just
how it all works.
I just really think he's going to win again.
I mean, I do think he has more power than J-Ram, but he also has been there.
True. All right, so our next one.
I don't like the next matchup. Corey Seager don't deserve to be in there. I'm sorry. I don't care if he's 20 home runs.
It needed to be a Dodger.
Well, he's a former Dodger.
It needed to be a Dodger, and it should have been Will Smith. Will Smith.
Yeah, I think he's gotten just absolutely disrespected. Will Smith is a good catcher.
Yeah. I honestly think he should.
He's top 5 in the NL in catching, and he just doesn't get any respect because he plays for the Dodgers.
They could have extended, invites to the Dodgers players, and they were all just like, nah. I really wish Cody B would have been in it again. That'd have been fun.
Well, I think we all do.
That'd be fun.
I think Julio takes this.
Julio, 100%. He is going to come out and be electric. He's gonna be gassed for Pete Alonso in the next round. He is going to lose against Pete Alonso in the next round because he's gonna be so fucking gassed from hitting 40 home runs.
I know Corey's played there a long time.
Yeah.
At Dodger Stadium, it's almost like a second home for him, but fuck it, don't care. Dude,
I want
the
young rookie phenom to just be like, I'm here. You
know what's sick? Corey Seager's actually the favorite to win that matchup.
It doesn't shock me.
By 1. It's 17.5 or 16.5.
I think J-Rod's going to muscle up some just unkempt energy and just go off. He's going to go off. Yeah.
I hope so. I want something electric. I want the crazy bat skins. I want crazy cleats, the arm sleeves. I want it all.
Yeah, and then our next matchup is Ronald Acuna versus Pete Alonso.
I feel so bad for him.
That's
a bad draw.
I love Ronald Acuna. And ever since he got back... Exactly. Ever since he got back from injury, he's been absolutely on fire. And it's just... No doubt he should be in it, but you're going up against the two-time reigning, the back-to-back home run derby champ, who
loves playing the home run derby,
who battled it out against Vlad Jr.
Yeah,
and possibly the greatest home run derby I've ever seen.
Yeah, last year was great as well.
And so you have Ronald Acuna hits the ball far and he hits it hard, but Pete Alonso hits dingers for a living. He doesn't get extra base hits. He gets home runs.
Yeah.
That's why he's basically in the top of the NL in home runs.
Yeah, so, he's won it twice. So again, he has that experience of being in the Derby.
Exactly. So I think Pete landslide.
I don't even think he was trying. And he's got the same pitching. Same guy pitching who throws the ball in the exact same spot 80 times in a row. It's incredible. That guy's just a robot.
When it works, man.
He's also 75 years old, so kudos to that guy.
Right. And then our next matchup would be
Schwarber versus
Soto. I think Schwarber gets it.
See, I don't. I think Soto gets him.
Because just on the pure fact on how red hot Kyle Schwarber's been, he's hit 28 now, I believe.
Yeah, but that's live pitching. This is a home run derby.
I don't know, man. I think Schwarber's like Pete Alonso. He kind of makes it look really easy. And Schwarber, I'm pretty sure, has been in a derby before. It could have been when he was on the Cubs, because he was mashing when he was on the Cubs.
I don't believe he has.
But there is also Juan Soto. I think that Schwarbs is going to walk away with it, and he's just going to...
I picked Soto.
Hey, that's fine. We'll see what happens Monday night.
Right.
Then our next matchup will be Pete Alonso versus Julio. Julio's going to put up a little fight. He's going to probably hit 12. Pete Alonso's going to come up second, hit 13.
Head bobbing and everything.
And he's going to be just perfect for the championship round because Julio's going to be gassed. He's not going to hit a high amount. So that means Pete Alonso just has to go hit more than that.
Yep.
And then he gets to rest for a minute. And
then he'd be the higher seed against... Well, on my bracket, he'd be the higher seed.
Well, he's the highest seed in the whole tournament.
No, he's not. Kyle is.
Really?
Kyle's number 1. Pete's number 2.
Well.
So if it does go to your way, Pete would have to go first in the finals.
Oh, and I think Pete puts up a number that just can't be touched.
Untouchable. I hope they don't put any... I hope they don't use the humidor. I hope they brought the juice baseballs. I want to see balls fly out of Dodger Stadium. I really do.
It's gonna be so fun. I don't care about the All-Star game.
Nope, don't care.
All-Star game
I like the home run derby.
Is the dumbest Like, I think all All-Star games are dumb. Football, they do it at the end of the year. People who are in the
They play
championship.
two-hand touch.
Yeah, and then basketball, nobody plays defense. Like,
Well, it was
basically,
great when it was for home field advantage.
yeah. And now that it's
That makes a
not,
difference. Now it's
yeah,
just an exhibition for people to be there.
yeah,
Get a stat onto your Hall of Fame record.
pretty
That's
much.
all it is.
But Pete Alonso, at the end of the day, will be the 3-time defending home run derby champion. And
Yeah.
it's only been, winning 3 is going to be, up there, especially for for being in the, all-star break stuff, especially when you get to the hall. And not only will he have won it 3 times, it was 3 times in a row, which I don't think has ever happened.
Was he an all-star in 19?
When he got called up and hit 50 something home
When he
runs?
won it in Cleveland?
Maybe.
I don't think he was. I think last year was his first all-star game.
Oh, it could have been, but he was a rookie that year, so
Yeah. Just trying to think, like he's an all-star this year too,
yes.
but it's just the reason it's just it's so consistent too.
Yeah, he's
With or without being an all-star, doesn't matter.
he's gross. That's just all I could really say.
Yeah.
All right,
It's gonna be fun.
where we head next, big dog?
Well, this guy in the Derby, Juan Soto, declined that $440 million contract, and I just want to throw a disclaimer. Yes, that is a lot of money.
Yep.
To all the people that are keyboard warriors saying, "Oh, I'd leave everything. I'd leave my family for that much money." If you break it to like an actual, we were talking about it last night.
We sure were.
Bring it to like an actual real life situation for a normal person. If you're at a place that you don't want to be, there is no amount of money that would keep you there.
Right. Right.
So to all those people out there saying, "Oh, he's dumb for declining. That's so much money. That's
Right.
this, and that."
You gotta look at it
If
too.
you're not happy with where you're at, why stay? It doesn't matter how much money. I wouldn't do it. I'd leave.
Yeah.
There's 29 other cities to go.
So, like you were saying last night when we were talking about it, his contract was heavily backloaded. And
Yeah.
when you're in a 15-year deal like that, you're getting paid dirt money to be MLB's basically best hitter. That's all Juan Soto's been known for is his hitting. His defense and speed, they're atrocious.
Kind of there.
They're atrocious. But you've loved Juan Soto because dude hits very well, hits for a very well average. Yes, he's in a little slump right now, but the dude still hits home runs. And he hits them at an abnormal pace. And the dude's only 23 years old. You're locking him up till he's 38. If you don't trade him, but nobody's going to take that contract, just like nobody will take Mike Trout. I did see a speculation trade yesterday that the Angels would be sending Anthony Rendon, somebody else, or what's his name? Fucking Joe Adele in that trade. And a couple other guys for Juan Soto, which honestly, I would hate it because then the Mariners would see him a lot more, but I wouldn't. Like, I would still love it because then it's like, hey, Mike Trout's getting a little bit more help, and Juan Soto doesn't very often get hurt. So,
yeah, and I pulled up the tweet that I saw about what the contract was. It was heavy backloaded. His AAV would have been only 29 million, which is considered some of the other deals that have been signed this past off season with the new CBA and stuff. He would be very, very low. Like, that number is just old.
yeah.
It's irrelevant. He's worth more than that. And then the team is going to be likely to be sold. It's up for sale right now. You don't know what that new ownership is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, just the team would possibly be at limbo. They don't know how they're gonna. It's maybe you get a Steve Cohen who just comes in and spends $500 million and brings in a top tier team.
Yeah.
Or They
Yeah.
just let everybody go.
Right.
You don't know. So why not? Why stay?
One of the big things, though, about Juan Soto being traded, no matter where he goes to, even if it's a desperation trade, you're still destroying your farm. It does not matter if you trade him to the Yankees; their farm is gone. Their untouchable players gone. Players that
There's no
are
such thing as untouchables with Juan Soto.
no, there is guys in the MLB right now that are playing well for the Yankees, gone.
Yep.
Same with the Mets. You have to give them your farm. Doesn't matter how late till the trade deadline it gets. Whatever Juan Soto goes for is going to be huge. You're giving up either, I think in desperation still, you're giving your top 3 prospects.
Yeah.
And maybe
I do think he
a
will get
draft
moved.
pick. And maybe a draft pick. But you will be moving your top 3 guys that are in your farm. That destroys your farm. Because these are guys that are ready to come play right now and make an impact on your team, and you're trading them away for Juan Soto. It just destroys it because now you have your 4, 5, 6 guy being your top prospects who are not ready to come play. They are still maybe 2, 3 years out. So you really got to think about, like, if he went to New York, Jason Dominguez, gone. Oswald Peraza, that's probably the most ready person in the Yankees system.
Yeah, because Velopa's a little bit behind him.
So Peraza, gone. That left-handed pitcher, their number 4 guy, gone.
The one I can't say his name, gone.
Yeah, gone. It does not matter.
No.
You will destroy everything that you're building up to. And I think the Yankees would be stupid to make this trade because, one, it shows we're going to pursue this guy over you, Aaron Judge. When Aaron Judge is healthy,
is on a 1-year deal too.
He is scary.
Mm-hmm.
Dude hit 50-something home runs his rookie year.
I think he's at 31 right now, if I'm not mistaken. He's at 33
now.
He's 33?
He hit 2 yesterday.
Oh, okay. So when I last saw, I was correct.
Yeah, so Aaron Judge is the best player in baseball this year.
Well, if you're the Yankees, and you go out and get him, you're banking on it. If you don't win the title this year, that was all for nothing. You're just banking on winning this year and this year only because you're gonna bring in Juan Soto. You're gonna let Judge walk. You're gonna bring in a guy who's 7 years younger, more consistently healthy,
better at
to put up the same numbers at the plate, just not the defensive numbers that Aaron Judge brings.
Yes,
he is a really good defender.
He is great. He's got a cannon of an arm.
Yep.
Juan Soto and he can
play on most balls.
I mean, most likely, you're moving on from Giancarlo Stanton at this point. If you get Juan Soto to kind of free up some money, you're gonna try to see somebody who could take that contract on and try to get something back for him. Because you also probably should move Juan Soto to the DH. Don't care. Look at Yordan. Yeah. Make him a primary DH, and he'll have a career. Juan Soto's already on track for being a Hall of Famer. Already. Yeah. And he's 23 years old, and that's terrifying. Just sit in the DH box your entire career, and you're going to be one of the greatest hitters to go down in history.
With that Little League Park.
Exactly. I think it's dumb. I don't think that
anybody would be dumb to trade for him.
I think that he's going to go to a team that's kind of in there, but not really in there. A team I could see going for him, trying to make the room to sign him as well. It's going to be hard because you have him have your other superstar on a 12-year deal sitting there. But I would personally love to see Juan Soto go to the Padres.
I mean, I think it'd be a good fit.
I think it'd be great because after the break, you're getting Tatis back at some point.
Hopefully.
At some point. There's progression. He started swinging a bat the other day.
Yeah, okay.
There's reports that he started swinging the bat. I've been, I like me some Titty Boy, so I kind of follow him.
I'm just annoyed at him because he did that to himself.
He sure did, and that was very dumb. But you have MVP of the National League in the first half, Manny Machado, playing great. You have Jake Cronenworth playing great.
That's the Michigan guy right there.
You have Trent Grisham has shown flashes of being very good. Aaron Nola, great behind the dish, been pretty solid at hitting for him.
Well, Faro's pretty solid too. They're a nice platoon between the two of them.
I mean, C.J. Abrams has not done terrible. Also,
no, but he's not doing well.
No, but when you're kind of thrown into this position, it's kind of hard. You feel a lot of stress because, Tatis is a whole different level. But you put Juan Soto on that team, and I don't know if anybody stops him in the National League.
Well, Mackenzie Gore's been pitching lights out.
Yeah, their pitching staff has been good.
Musgrove has been pitching really well. That Blake Snell's hit or miss. He really is hit or miss.
Yeah,
he threw 100 pitches against Colorado 2 days ago and got 4 outs. So, but then there's the next start he might go 7 innings,
Right.
He's just so up and down. He hasn't been the same since getting to Seattle. Jesus. I looked at your hat. He's been so up and down and hit and miss ever since he went to San Diego.
Yeah. I mean, that whole situation with him, what happened, that sucked because Kevin Cash really pissed away a World Series. taking out your best pitcher, and then, you get unhappy. And then you go to a team that's stacked. And then Sean Manaea, been pitching good. Pitching very well. Their bullpen, they got Trevor Rogers now, and he's been doing pretty decent. Oh, Taylor, that's right. Trevor's on the
They
Giants.
might be brothers, but yeah, he's on the Giants.
One's
left-handed, one's right-handed too.
But you've made some moves to bolster your team, and I would not be surprised that if they are in this, hey, we're gonna win right now, because I mean, you're just sitting there, you're looking. Luis Campuzano, I believe, is their catcher in the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're probably sending C.J. Abrams in that trade.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But I mean, you don't need C.J. Abrams though. That's the thing, right?
I want to get his name right.
Because you sit there, you look at it. Jake Cronenworth, you're gonna sign him to about an 8-year deal, but you're not gonna give him a lot of money because, let's be honest, Jake Cronenworth's just he's not a power guy. He hits all right average, so he's gonna get a good little 8-year deal to stay with him. They really need a first baseman, so also if they trade for anybody, I wouldn't be shocked if they traded for Josh Bell.
Eric Hosmer hasn't been playing too bad. 271, 6 home runs.
I just wouldn't be shocked if they went for Josh Bell as well. Or for Josh Bell flat out.
Why I think CJ would absolutely be in that deal is Ha-Sung Kim has actually not been doing horrible.
Yeah, he's actually...
He's getting on base, 33 walks, got a 250 average, but average is just chalk this year. It's non-existent. Yeah. That number, I need to stop looking at it, realistically. You just got to look at how many hits does he actually have. Compare the strikeout to walks is a big one at least for me. It is.
Yeah, I mean, it makes
he's got
sense.
5 home runs. It's not he's not playing for. He's not Tatis.
No.
But you don't need Kim, Abrams, and Tatis on that roster. Even if you don't play Tatis at shortstop, leave Kim there. He's been proven to play well. What's his defensive stats? How many errors has he made? Abrams, don't care. Ha-Sung Kim. He has made 4 errors. He's got a 98.5% fielding percentage.
Oh, that's good. So,
I mean,
I could see a realistic situation where the Padres look at their depth chart and be like, you know what, Aaron's doing well. We'll keep him here for a couple more years. Wait till our next guy kind of comes up in our catching prospects. You get CJ.
You're really mixing the brothers today, huh? You said Aaron. Austin.
Oh yeah, Austin Nolan.
You're really mixing them up, huh? It's Sunday.
It is Sunday. I'm tired, so
we played Hockey League till 3.
Austin Nola would be kept on the roster for a little bit. Wait till your next catcher kind of comes up. You got guys. all throughout. Kinda, they've got a deep farm. Mackenzie Gore's untouchable because he's gonna be the ace of their rotation.
Yeah, it is probably untouchable.
But then you go down, and I'm pretty sure they have a couple more decent pitching prospects that you can also trade along with it. Because right now Washington really needs pitching. They've got a couple guys down in their AAA that are good, but you throw CJ Abrams because Carter Keyboom hasn't worked out. I don't know how far Brady House is from being ready to play. So I think you go that way.
Right.
And it's just an obvious move for the Padres because it kind of gets you that next level type deal because nobody wants to pitch to Juan Soto, especially in the playoffs.
Like I was telling you, I think a good team for him to sign to is staying in the DMV in Baltimore.
I wouldn't be shocked.
That team is so young.
I was thinking maybe you trade it to him and then they just do a huge extension.
But you'd have to give up Gunnar and Grayson.
No,
I don't know if they're really. I don't think they're willing to give up Gunnar.
Yeah, that's too. Well, I don't even think they're willing to give up Grayson either because Grayson's really good.
I mean, Jorge Lopez? For their closer.
Yeah.
He's been pitching really well. I know he shut down Tampa yesterday. Shocking. He pitched against the bottom of the lineup. I wasn't really too concerned. You have Adley behind the plate, really young. Mountcastle is really young.
And playing well. Austin Hayes has been unreal.
Like, just think of that outfield. They were sellers. Austin Hayes.
They were sellers a month ago. They were
and now they're
sellers.
500.
They're buyers. I'm pretty sure they're buyers at the.
They're one over. They're one over.
Like, there's no way that Cedric Mullins is leaving. No way now. Your team's right there in that wild card race.
And if they beat Tampa by 5 today, 6, sorry. The whole AL East would have a positive run differential and all be above 500.
That's crazy.
At the break. That is nuts.
The AL East is like not
They're
shaping
2.5
up.
games out.
We talked about 4 teams playing really well this year in the AL East.
And I shit on Baltimore. I shit on them.
So did I. I was not expecting them to.
Well, because I thought they were like 2 years out.
Because they were on a 10 game and then lost?
Yeah, 10 game and then Tampa beat them on Friday.
Yeah. And then.
But they're 2.5 games out from that second wild card spot.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? In a couple hours, they make the number 1 pick in the draft.
Oh, right. That's true.
Because that's today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, this team, there's something. Everybody's playing well.
Their farm is loaded. And
loaded from 7 years of playing
I think
crap.
I'm gonna go off what you said last night. You said 3 years. I'm giving them 2.
It was 2 or 3.
Because guess what? They don't have John Means back yet.
No, they don't. Well, I said 2 or 3 is a guess, but maybe it's next year. If an Adley's starting to get comfortable at the major league level, he'll have 80, 90 games under his belt when the season's over.
You need your ace back for sure in John Means. John Means, last 2 years, has been nasty. The only bright spot of that team has been John Means. And now he's hurt this year. So you just go out and get John Means back, and that pitching's looking great. Looking fantastic.
Which is shocking.
Yeah, and if Juan Soto signs there, dude, that team, you call up Grayson next year.
They compete for the division title.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I agree. I mean, I'm so ready for trade deadline stuff.
It's gonna be nuts.
I'm so ready for it. Let's see. Now, since we kind of geeked out about Juan Soto, where do we want to head next?
Well, I mean, we kind of talked about it already with the Baltimore going on that long winning streak, and so did Seattle.
Oh,
They are in the second wild card spot as of right now. They're a game behind
you
Tampa.
don't say.
With 17 guys on the IL, I just want that known. They have the third best
Hey,
record in the league
you
with 17 guys on the IL.
you
That's all
don't
I'm gonna say.
you don't say that the Mariners are one game back, huh? Well,
They are.
they have one more game to, keep their heads out of their ass to go on a 14-game win streak.
Yeah, well, Tampa's playing Baltimore, so they're probably gonna lose.
I mean, that'd be fantastic.
Actually, Corey's starting. So
He's not gonna break somebody's hand this time, right?
Trevor Story is on the IL from that, by the way.
I know he is.
That stinker. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
So two batters earlier, Xander did the same thing and struck out, but it didn't hit him. But it almost did. That sinker had so much run on it, he got Xander to look like a moron. Trevor, it hit him.
Yeah.
He swung. He struck out. Or no, he didn't. No, he didn't. It was a 3-2 count because then Jeter came in and got a dinky little hit that scored a run. It really pissed me off. But he came in at a 3-2 count, got a little MLB The Show just shit hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little blooper. It don't matter. But yeah, that pitch was so nasty it broke his hand, and he swung at it.
Yeah.
It counted as a strike.
But the Mariners going on this win streak. Oh, it's been wild. We've swept the Padres. We've swept the Blue Jays. We swept the A's. The A's,
No, they didn't.
Huh?
No, I didn't.
Who did they not sweep?
Or is this the beginning? No, they took 3 out of 4 from Oakland.
Oh, well, I guess that was the start of their wins then.
Yeah, it was.
But they swept the Blue Jays and they swept the Padres. And I think against the Padres, the Mariners popped off both games. And then we went into Washington, swept them, and now we're in Texas, up 3 games in the 4-game series. And this team just does not show any quit. I mean, Robbie Ray the day before came in, kind of got rocked around. Mariners fought back. Robbie Ray ended up striking out 12 and gets the win.
Since June 26th, the Mariners have only lost 3 games.
Yeah.
That's the launch streak. They're 16-3 in their last 19.
They're 16-3 in their last 19 games. That's insane. The Mariners are playing on a whole different level right now. And J-Rod leading off for them it's
and
nutty.
Half those games on the road too.
Yeah.
Like 2 in San Diego.
Let's talk about the other night when J-Rod decided to come up with the bases loaded and hit a dead center grand slam too. Like, he's so good at baseball. It's insane. He's way better than I ever thought he was going to be.
That's what Kelenic was supposed to be.
Got him. Sometimes you lose some, you lose some.
That is true.
But J-Rod has been undoubtedly the rookie of the year. He has been insane in the field, insane at the plate, insane on the bases. Just absolutely.
I didn't save it. I didn't save it, but there was actually a comparison through, I think, first 52 games to the cheater himself. He had the same stat line as Barry Bonds.
I mean,
with the stolen bases and home runs average.
By the way, he's at 16 now. Got it locked in the memory bank, baby. He's at 16 home runs. Just absolutely electrifies
got 17 doubles, too.
Yeah. He's
21 stolen bases. He might mess around and go 30-30.
I would love it.
He might go 30. I was going to say 40-40, but that's a stretch.
I don't think he'll hit 40.
He might swipe 40, though.
He could, and
he might swipe 40.
Give me a freaking...
I think 30-30's a lock, actually.
Give me a Prestige or Parallel 5 99 goated J-Rod.
I think I think 30 bags is a lock. 30 home runs, I don't know, he might slow down, but
I would hope he would hit 30. That'd be cool. I mean, it'd put him as a lock for sure for the Rookie of the Year. I mean, think about
well,
that
of
card in the
course.
show. If he gets a
I mean,
rookie, then dude,
Pena would have to really just pop off.
I'm just thinking about a Juice 99 J Rod in MLB The Show, and I'm just, oh, I love it. I'm gonna get his 97 in the All Star program. I'm gonna hit so many dingers with him. It's gonna be so great.
I'm still not going back to the game.
I know you're not. But yeah, the Mariners have been so much fun to watch, and coming out of the break, it's gonna be tough because I'm pretty sure they play Texas again. They play the Astros. They play the Angels. They play the Yankees. It's gonna be something.
I literally just had them up. Now I can't find them. There it is.
I'm pretty sure it's Texas again after the break, or no, it's Houston. No.
Yeah, they open it with Houston, then Texas, then Houston. Oh, that's a fun road trip. 4 in Houston, 3 in New York. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. So I'm hoping they win today. Go into the break on a high note. Come out of the break rested, ready to go, same energy, and keep winning. Because if they keep winning,
at the end of the month.
If they keep winning, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm happy to be a Mariners fan. This whole season has been a roller coaster of emotions.
So you know what's even crazier?
Huh?
Looking at the back end, like the last half of September, they have 3 against Oakland, 3 against a minor league team if they're in Toronto. They play Texas at home, 3 more against Oakland at home.
Mm-hmm. And that was big last
and
year.
Then
we swept.
The last 4 are against Detroit at home.
We swept Houston in the second half last year. I don't think we lost to them.
So if they're still in this like spot where they're at right now with that second wild card spot, and it comes to September 20th, and you got that 3-game set in Oakland, you're easily taking 2 out of 3 from Oakland, Kansas City. Then you end your last, what is this, 7, 10 games are at home?
Yeah.
Against especially Oakland and Detroit, where you should take 3 out of 4 and 2 out of 3 easily.
Yeah.
The schedule might work in their favor.
Yeah, I want to see the drought end. I want to see how well they do in a playoff atmosphere, because I think crazy things might happen with this team. It's something special's going on in Seattle.
God, imagine they made it to the World Series.
The Mariners got something special going on, and you can't deny it. They're on a 13-game win streak. Not many teams could go on a win streak like that.
Yeah.
They're firing on all cylinders. Starting pitching has been great. Marco got lit up yesterday. Really sucked, or the other day. He still went 6 to keep the pen, not to be gassed for this weekend. Yeah. And went 6. Mariners fought back and won. Robbie dealt. Logan Gilbert dealt yesterday. And I believe Flexen goes today. Let me double check. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. 2 whole seconds.
It is Flexen.
Chris Flexen versus something Auto. He's 4-5 with a 5.5 ERA, 1.51 WHIP with 55 innings under his belt. Dude, Chris Flexen for his win-loss has been very good. He's your 4 pitcher.
Tampa lit him up.
Hey, he's your number 4. A 3.84 ERA is not terrible, especially on a team that's competing. The bullpen has been absolutely lights out. I think the lowest ERA in the last 20 games.
I'm just laughing at the fact that Toronto's tied with the Omaha Storm Chasers. That's all I'm laughing at right now.
But so kind of get back on the All-Star festivities and everything. The Futures game happened.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, that
was
a thing.
AL beat the NL.
Jason Dominguez showed why he's one of the best minor league players in the game yesterday. by just strong arming a home run.
Yeah.
Emerson Hancock came in, pitched pretty well. Love to see it.
Yeah. Oh God, where is it?
Bobby Miller.
Jack Leiter got in the game.
Yeah.
Al Leiter's son. And Dusty Baker's son got into the game as well, but he lined out because I guess the center fielder made a great catch. From the article that I read.
I
so
know
a little fun fact there.
I know that Bobby Miller pitched yesterday, and his splitter was gross.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's gross.
I never pulled up the NL roster. I have the AL one in front of me. Taj Bradley started. Shout out Tampa.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry. Brian Bello was in the game because he literally pitched against Tampa like
a week ago.
A couple days. No, it was a couple days ago. It was during the Boston series when they were here earlier in the week.
Yeah, it's weird that he would go to that when you're
on
the main
roster. Well, they sent him down after that start.
Oh, I guess.
Well, he's made like 3 or 4 starts for Boston already, so I was kind of shocked to see him on there.
Yeah,
Dylan Dingler was on the roster for Detroit.
I guess Kirby got sent down, too.
Jock.
Yeah, but Matt Brash is back, but he's in the bullpen. So.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. I don't know, but
I love the Futures game.
The Futures game, it's a lot better than the regular All-Star game, I feel like. Because
because those guys are trying. It's like watching college basketball versus the NBA.
Dude,
or college football. Like they're trying so hard.
I don't think I've ever seen emotion like college baseball. College baseball, they don't have their emotions in check. Like, you're supposed to, like in basketball and
well, Vanderbilt does because it's basically a minor league team.
So I saw some compilations.
Well, usually Vanderbilt is.
Yeah, I saw some compilations of some like college games, and these kids are cocky. These kids are trying their hardest. They're putting their emotion on the field, and it's so exciting. And that's what the Futures game is. All these dudes are trying and for the love of the game,
Oh,
and it's just super fun, especially when you see like the big name dudes like Jason Dominguez going deep.
Yeah.
And then the A's catcher, Shea Lagares, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Or Lanigears or something like that. He won the Future Star MVP.
Didn't he hit a home run?
I think so. I think he did really well.
Andrew Jones' son is the projected #1 pick.
Dude, Drew Jones.
Yep.
He's
a Vanderbilt commit.
He is that dude. Dude, if he gets drafted first overall, he's not going to college. He's not going to college. He's probably going straight to, like, you're playing tomorrow. Like, that's how good Andrew Jones' son is. I've seen nothing but great things about him, and he looks to be better than his dad.
Well, that's scary. His dad won 11 gold gloves.
Drew Jones can hit the ball.
Oh, what happened to that guy? There was a guy from, like, Southeast Michigan that was, like, projected 11th.
Shit, you know who's getting drafted tonight, too?
Josh
Rocker.
Is he in the draft?
Rocker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, he's a top guy, too.
He's projected to go to Boston. Yeah, that's because the Mets fucked him over.
Oh, yeah. Which, when they drafted
they had no intention to have him. They just drafted him so nobody else could have him.
Yeah, and then he decided to go play, in a, like, men's league kind of deal.
Yeah, it said independent, so I'm assuming it's like the league I interned for.
Yeah.
Where they just kind of hope.
Kumar is going to be electric one of these days. I think it's only a matter of time. They were comparing him to DeGrom.
That 1-2 punch of him and Jack Leiter on Vanderbilt was disgusting. They were literally fist fighting each other to have better stats. No, I'm not even kidding. Like, their stats leading into like the regionals and super regionals were almost identical, with innings pitched, strikeouts, earned like the literal earned run number. they were almost identical. Home runs given up, like
That's
it was to a
crazy.
T. They were fist fighting each other
I
to.
just I just know Kumar is nasty,
Oh
and
yeah, he is, or he was. I don't know
he's
what a
going
year off looks like.
he's going in the first round tonight, and he's going to be gross, and he's going to be a name you all hear from. It's
So was
just like,
Justin Crawford. Remember that name? He went to Bishop Gorman.
but imagine
Anyone that goes to Bishop Gorman's a good athlete.
here's how we're looking though, right? Baltimore has that first pick, and we just talked about how good they're going to be.
It's terrifying.
They take Drew Jones, that's the top player in this draft, and the kid's only 18 years old.
I don't know who else they really would pick.
But you take Drew Jones, I think he's going to be a fast call up.
I wouldn't go that fast. If they're not, they might have speed ran Gunner by putting him in AAA right now, but I don't think he'll be a fast call up.
I think 3 years he'll be up. I feel like that's pretty quick, especially with the new how they
It'd be
manipulate.
3 or 4, yeah.
But imagine they go on this run. Drew Jones gets called up in the middle of it and just lights everything on fire, and they get Juan Soto on top of that. Ew.
Gunner's actually holding his own in AAA. He's at 270, 5 home runs.
Gunner's gonna be so doubles. Gross.
He hit 312 in AA.
Who's their shortstop right now?
Jorge Mateo.
Yeah.
The demon. He is I think top 5
in speed, yeah.
Overall speed, yeah.
Yeah, he is, but
he can't hit for shit. So.
No, he sure can't. He's gonna be a pitch runner. That's all he's gonna be.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like looking, because I have like the whole mock draft up.
Doesn't he or him or Birdie lead the league in steals? I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw Jorge Mateo had like 28.
It's both of them.
I heard
Birdie has 28. Mateo has 22. Julio's got 21, and then Acuna and Edman have 20.
Yeah. And then you have J-Rod.
I said Julio.
J-Rod is fantastic. But oh, nice.
Yeah, I just don't see anybody in this top 5.
Drew Jones is the best player. Drew Jones is the best player.
But like Jackson Holiday, he's a shortstop. They have Gunner. They don't need him.
Yeah. They also have another dude.
Parada.
They also have another dude in their outfield who's really good.
In the minor league?
Yeah. He was a prospect card in MLB The Show.
Yeah, because I really play that game a lot.
Yeah, I know that, but Gunner and somebody else. Fuck, what was his name?
Colton.
No.
Wasn't Colton?
No.
All these names don't look familiar to me.
Hold on.
Because their top 5 right now is Grayson Gunner, Colton Cowser, DJ Hall, Jordan Westberg, but he's shortstop. Corby Mayo is third base. Kyle Stowers.
No, I'm trying to think.
I can't even. K-J-E-R. Yeah, I'm good, brother. I'm not saying that name wrong.
Let me do some digging real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I have no idea who it would be. When did they have Gunner coming up? Next year? Projected? Yeah, that kid from Detroit's gone.
I know. I thought it was because it was like this outfielder along with Gunner at some point. It might have been last year.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird. I guess I'm just dumb. But yeah, that's happening. Is there anything else we want to talk
about? We could just highlight that JV got his 12th win.
Oh yeah, Justin Verlander.
And he passed Kurt Schilling and Bob Gibson to move into 14th overall in career strikeouts, which is cool.
Yeah, and then Clayton Kershaw, vintage Kershaw.
Yep, he took a perfect game into the eighth? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, first batter I watched gave up a hit.
Sure did, but
he's pitching well. I hope he starts on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I think he's earned it.
I mean,
kinda.
But you have Sandy Alcantara, and he's been the best pitcher in the National League.
I was watching the Angels telecast, right?
Uh-huh.
They were talking about who should start the All-Star game for the American League. They mentioned Ohtani, of course. That's their team's bias, whatever.
As of right now, Ohtani should because of how well he's pitched.
No. As of right now, Shane McClanahan should start the All-Star game. They didn't even mention him. He leads the AL in all important stats.
I feel like
they didn't even bring him up.
I feel like they're gonna fucking do Angels versus Dodger. And if anybody would start, it's probably gonna be Gonsolin.
Well, yeah. You're not wrong, but McClanahan has a 1.71 ERA.
Yeah, Sandy Alcantara.
He has 147 strikeouts.
Dude, Sandy's been gross all year.
Yeah, he's got 15 quality starts.
Yeah.
And he's got a 1.76 ERA.
He's gross.
But I just don't get it. I get Tampa's a small market. Nobody really talks about it. Same thing with Miami. Nobody really cares about the state of Florida for baseball. They really don't. But I just don't get 110 innings. He's leading the league in strikeouts. He's projected 262 for the year.
Tampa breeds pitchers, man. They breed them.
I don't get it. They're not even. I just don't get it. When they presented, you know how they usually present the All-Star jersey, right?
Yeah.
With the name on the back.
Yeah.
When they presented Shane with his All-Star jersey yesterday, there was no name on the back. It was the same one I can go and buy on Fanatics right now. How hard is it to put his name on it?
Those All-Star jerseys are clean, though.
Oh, they're so cool. But you know what else is crazy? I can't buy a McClanahan one. I can't. You can't buy it. I can just buy a blank T-shirt that looks just like this. It says American on it with no name on the back. But I could sure as hell go to the Dodgers one and buy I don't even know, Kershaw, Mookie, pick a star. I could buy it.
Yeah. No,
I can't buy a Tampa one. It's so frustrating.
It's crazy. It is crazy, but I just feel like just because of who the managers are going to be, I feel like it's going to...
give a shit who the managers are. Yeah, actually, it probably will be. Actually, Gosselin does deserve it. Him or Sandy.
Sandy has just been absolutely...
But he's a Marlin. Nobody cares about the Marlins.
I know, but he's been so automatic. It's just so gross.
What is his actual stat line besides the 176?
I know it's been gross.
3 strikeouts. He's got 138 innings in. That's 28 more than Shane.
Yeah.
And his ERA is about the same.
Yeah.
A little less strikeouts, though. I think he's lost me fun coupons on a strikeout over, but
But all in all, dude, he's been gross, and so honestly, it should be McClanahan and Sandy.
It should at least put him in the discussion.
Right.
He wasn't even getting talked about.
Watch, he's gonna come out, throw the best. He's gonna throw an immaculate inning, and then they're gonna be like, "Oopsie."
And he's on full rest. He is on full rest. He can start this game because he pitched on Wednesday against Boston.
Mm-hmm.
It's all lining up for him to start this game.
Yeah, and then he can go pitch and then he can go pitch when they come back.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see what happens on Tuesday. I'm probably not going to watch the game.
I will watch it.
But I will be watching the Home Run Derby in my new...
I will not be watching that. I'll watch it after. I have my league at 5:30, so...
I will be watching it in with my new AC getting installed on Monday. So... But I think that about wraps it up, huh?
I think so, yeah.
That was a good episode. Good job. All around. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, leave us a thumbs up. Throw a comment down in the comment section, and let's get a conversation started. If you guys are listening to this on Spotify, hit us up on Twitter. You know, we need to be better at probably tweeting.
We gotta get the Twitter handle fixed first, but
yeah, we also have a show Twitter, but you know, we'll get that fixed at some point. But anyway, guys, we appreciate you watching or listening, and until next time, we're Kane and Day, and we'll see you later.